As I said this morning, it's a big news morning, which is why we are up and early. We've got biscuits for you. We've got chai. But more importantly, we also have three of our top editors who are joining me on three big stories. Because in Mumbai, there's a test taking place between Devendra Fadnavis and Uddhav Thackeray. In UP, there's a test taking place between Akhilesh Yadav, Amit Shah, Rahul Gandhi, Mayawati. They're all on test there. And there is Virat Kohli's test in Pune, where Boria Majumdar is joining me. So Sahil Joshi, Javed Ansari and Boria Majumdar are on test. And I want to come to you, Sahil Joshi, first, because Mumbai is where the big battle takes place in an hour from now when counting begins. Your sense, Sahil, is this do or die today for the Shiv Sena in particular?
Absolutely, it's a do and die for Shiv Sena in particular today, because Shiv Sena is trying desperately to keep its control on BMC. In fact, even today when we opened Samna, Shiv Sena's mouthpiece, it did not even leave the opportunity even for today. In fact, the polling was over, the campaigning was over 2 days back, but despite that, even today Shiv Sena did not leave an opportunity to attack BJP, and it clearly said that there is no difference between BJP and Congress. Despite that, they know that there is a possibility that if the polling results does not come as expected, the way Shiv Sena party leaders are expecting, they are expecting the full majority. But if it doesn't come like that, then they will have to take support from BJP. They will have to sit with BJP again in BMC the way they have been sitting since last 20 years, and they will have to. The BJP may be an equal partner, but despite that, they are not leaving any opportunity unturned, and it's the same with BJP. In fact, for the first time, we can see that the Chief Minister, who is very anxious the way he was during 2014 Assembly poll results, because that was deciding his career, even today he is anxious the same way, because he has put his image on in the campaign, and he thinks that his image is going to get the votes for BJP. So it's the test for Shiv Sena, but as well as the Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Devendra Fadnavis.
You're the man who's going to tell us what's going to happen in Uttar Pradesh, round 4 today, and the battle now slowly moving to your home area. We are moving slowly towards eastern Uttar Pradesh. Today the battle in Raebareli, but also in Bundelkhand. Who's got the most to win or lose today out of the main contenders?
It will be the SP, because the SP held 24 of the 53 seats last time, and the Congress 6. So put together 30, they had 30. So it's the SPs to lose. The SP will be hoping that now with the Congress part of the alliance, they'll be able to build on it. Conventional wisdom would suggest that it's difficult to repeat an optimum performance, and therefore the BJP and the BSP are also breathing down its neck. If the alliance can hold its own, then they will go into the phases 5, 6 and 7 with greater confidence. If the BJP instead makes inroads, then it's open game, because as of now there is no discernible trend, leave alone a wave in anybody's favor. In fact, of all the elections that I've covered, this has been the most intriguing one, because there is no wave, there is no trend, and it's very difficult to predict. I won't place my money on anybody at the moment.
I'm not asking you to place your money, but I'm going to still tell you that maybe this is 403 elections being fought in your state of Uttar Pradesh, not even one. Each constituency showing very different trends, and regions showing very different trends. Javed, you're playing safe by saying you're not going to put your money anywhere. But I'll ask Sahil Joshi, Mumbaikars, we are a bit more bindas. So you want to put your money somewhere, Sahil? Javed Ansari refuses to tell me who's going to win Uttar Pradesh. You want to tell me who's going to win Mumbai today?
See, there is a different definition of win for every party. The win for Shiv Sena might be that it still remains the #1 party, because everyone knows that no one is going to get the full majority in BMC. So for Shiv Sena, it's win if it remains #1 party. That means that it has retained its area of influence. Whereas for the BJP, and especially for the Devendra Fadnavis, the kind of jump it might get in the BMC results, that is from 32 to, as we are predicting in the exit poll, it may go to 88. But even with 75 figure, BJP will be quite happy. So that jump is also a win for BJP. For the BJP, it's a win because finally they could see eye to eye with Shiv Sena. And so that's why for everyone, the definition of win is completely different. But if I have to put on money, I will just put on money on Shiv Sena at this point of time, because it's pretty clear at this point of time that Shiv Sena might end up as a #1 party in BMC. Rajdeep.
You know, the sense, Sahil, of course, is, as you said, even today's Samna, the Shiv Sena has lashed out at the BJP. So clearly, this battle is going right down to the wire in a way, but you expect the two sides to come together. The breaking news, of course, is the Shiv Sena hitting out at the BJP this morning in the Samna, blaming the BJP for unemployment and inflation. Also compares BJP to Congress, saying both are good for nothing, and the Sena editorial claiming it will sweep the civic polls. So you expect the two sides to come together after the polls, am I correct?
Absolutely. In fact, Rajdeep, I mean, the signs of that we could sense from yesterday itself, because yesterday the state BJP president Rao Saheb Danve visited Matoshri and met Uddhav Thackeray, though he said that he visited him to invite Uddhav Thackeray and Thackeray family for his daughter's wedding. But it's kind of a sign, because that's a tradition in Maharashtra. You fight a bitter political battle, but that does not mean that you end up your personal relations, and that's what it looks like that the BJP and Shiv Sena leaders are known for, and that's what Rao Saheb Danve and in fact even Uddhav Thackeray did yesterday. So it's a clear sign that they know that they will have to come together one day. Whatever they have said during the campaign might not be remembered by them, but definitely we are there. We are going to ask them a lot of questions if they come together, because it's Chief Minister who has promised something, and it's Uddhav Thackeray who has promised something. So we will have to ask them a lot of questions if they come together.
This era of demonetization, currency and cash counts for nothing. So you tell me, at this stage, we've now reached halfway stage in Uttar Pradesh. Has the battle got closer in your view? Or has there become, is it now a two-horse race, as some are suggesting, Congress SP versus BJP? Should we be ruling out Mayawati? She did reasonably in Bundelkhand. She's hoping to make gains there. Traditional bastion of Mayawati in 2007. Do you expect Mayawati also to be in this race?
Certainly, we can rule her out at our own peril. Let's not forget what she's attempted is a very audacious gamble. 20% Dalits plus 19 point some percent Muslims. If this comes together arithmetically, then this will be an unbeatable combination. But so therefore, I mean, since you're forcing me to put my money, I do believe it's a three-horse race, and it's going to be very difficult. Eastern UP, you spoke of my home area. Yes, Eastern UP will decide who rules Lucknow for the next 5 years. As of now, it's very close to call. I still won't give. I will still like to resist the temptation of putting my money on any one of these parties.
Okay, Sahil Joshi, a quick word from you before I leave you, and then we go to our special guests on Mumbai in a moment. But is there a sense that this is also a referendum on Devendra Fadnavis in particular? That whatever happens today, either Devendra Fadnavis will establish himself as a pan-Maharashtra leader, possibly at least of urban Maharashtra, or will find himself under increasing pressure if he does badly and the Shiv Sena in particular does well. So is Devendra Fadnavis someone who has just as much at stake today as an Uddhav Thackeray?
Absolutely. In fact, he has taken a great risk, which no other Chief Minister had ever taken in Maharashtra, especially take on Shiv Sena in Mumbai. And that is also in the BMC elections. And he has portrayed himself as the leader who can deliver, especially in the urban sectors in Mumbai. Because it's not only Mumbai, it's Mumbai, Thane, Nasik, Pune. You name a city in Maharashtra, it's going for polls, it's going to have results today. So basically, it's Devendra Fadnavis's fate is also there, and he has 2.5 years to cover up. He will get a sense that whether his personality still works in Maharashtra, or he will have to do something else so that in 2019, BJP can get back to where it was in 2014. So that is something which Devendra Fadnavis will have to look at, and yes, it is going to be really important for Devendra Fadnavis, as important as it's going to be for Uddhav Thackeray.
Let me take one final break, but before that, and also of course the fourth phase of voting that's taking place in Uttar Pradesh. Quick update for you on what's happening in Uttar Pradesh first. Polling is on in 53 constituencies in the battle for India's most populous state. Total of 1.84 crore people eligible to vote here. There have been minor incidents, we are told. In the morning, there was a bit of a incident in Mahoba, a shootout between supporters of the BSP and the SP. But voting relatively slow this morning, we are told, is expected to pick up later in the day. But I want to focus on the Mumbai municipal elections now to understand exactly why these elections are such a game changer. Nikhil Wagle, We were mentioning about Devendra Fadnavis, and Sahil Joshi was saying no other Chief Minister of Maharashtra has invested as much in a local civic body post as Devendra Fadnavis has. Why has Mr. Fadnavis chosen to do so? Every poster in Mumbai of the BJP has Mr. Fadnavis, not even Narendra Modi. The pictures are of Devendra Fadnavis. Why has Mr. Fadnavis taken this risk in your view?
Devendra Fadnavis wants to prove that he is the biggest leader of BJP in Maharashtra, much bigger than Nitin Gadkari. 2.5 years of power has given him immense confidence, and his biggest plus point is his clean image. There is no other leader in BJP Maharashtra who will match Devendra Fadnavis. And Sahil Joshi was absolutely right that this election, if Devendra Fadnavis wins these elections, all the 10 municipal corporations and panchayat elections, then he will be the biggest leader in Maharashtra. And the most important thing is, in 2014 Lok Sabha and Assembly elections, Narendra Modi and Amit Shah campaigned for Maharashtra BJP. But this time, there was not a single meeting by Modi or Shah. Entire campaigning was done by Devendra Fadnavis. It was absolutely a one-man show. So, if BJP wins, if BJP surges ahead in entire Maharashtra, in urban and rural Maharashtra, it will be an achievement for Devendra Fadnavis. I think Modi has tested him, and if he succeeds in this test, nobody can stop him.
You know, I have to raise this with you, Manisha Prem, because 2 days ago, while analyzing the Mumbai exit poll, I suggested if Fadnavis wins or does well, BJP does well, he is a leader to watch out at the national level. That in a post-Modi era, which of course got Mr. Modi's supporters angry, I said maybe after 15 years, if Mr. Modi gives up the leadership of the BJP, Mr. Fadnavis could emerge as a potential leader of the future. Do you agree with that? Do you think Devendra Fadnavis, if he can build on this election, if the BJP does well, to actually have a sort of image beyond Maharashtra, or will he be like Shivraj Singh Chauhan, the strongman of Madhya Pradesh? He will become the strongman of Maharashtra.
Devendra Fadnavis will first become the strongman of Maharashtra. It doesn't seem at this point of time that he's someone who's very well established to become a pan-India leader. I do think that's a projectile into the future, not even projecting into the future. But yes, undoubtedly, the hold of Nagpur over Mumbai politics will become that much stronger. Whether the hold of Nagpur is that much stronger over pan-India politics, especially North Indian politics, that's something to be tested in electoral waters, and therefore I would hold out on making that statement as yet. Indeed, good times for Devendra Fadnavis, at least definitely for the next 5 or 10 years or so, but whether he's crossing boundaries, one doesn't yet know.
You know, you said to me earlier, Manish Dabade, there's a new Shiv Sena emerging, particularly in Mumbai, trying to reach out to other groups. The MNS, which focused much more on the Marathi Manus and also an anti-North Indian campaign, has actually declined in recent times. But is the BJP also changing in Maharashtra? Is the BJP after 2014 believing now it is the #1 party of Maharashtra? There is that confidence it has, which is why they can go into an election now projecting Devendra Fadnavis as their leader, something they couldn't have imagined 10 years ago.
Absolutely. I mean, for the first time, let's also not forget that BJP and Shiv Sena have parted ways in the BMC elections, and it is extremely important that they want to consolidate, and it's very natural for a political party, for a growing political party, to consolidate their gains, especially post 2014 in Maharashtra. And I think BJP is really playing its hands pretty well in the sense of having Devendra Fadnavis as their trump card, because of his clean image. And look at the campaign issues which Devendra Fadnavis with his face is talking about: transparency, accountability. At some level that can be questioned by his opponents, but I think still BJP is on a roll in many ways, and you can see that surge even in your exit polls, that there is a quantum jump in the terms of seats it might be getting in this election.
That's right. The BJP clearly, as our exit poll numbers show, is a party on the rise in Maharashtra. Where does that leave the Congress? Priyanka Chaturvedi was with us a little while ago. The line went off.